Hello! For many of us there will be plenty of summer sunshine on offer as we go through today and tomorrow. However, towards the northwest of the UK there is a weak front here, and this is bringing a bit of cloud and a bit of rain. The bigger talking point at the moment though will be our temperatures. We have some hot air across us, and so they are going to rise as we go through the next couple of days. This weak front towards the northwest will push its way southeastwards overnight into Tuesday, but it breaks up and clears away, and then our attention turns to a thundery plume that's set to come up from the south later Wednesday and into Thursday. Then by the end of the week, an Atlantic system's likely to come in from the west, and so that's going to bring some wet weather and also the change to something a bit fresher as we go into this weekend. But for the time being, let's look at the rest of today, and as I said, across much of England and Wales, plenty of summer sunshine, lots of blue skies here. A slightly cloudier story across the far north of England and across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland too. There will be a few spots of rain around, many areas dry, perhaps towards the Outer Hebrides, the far west of Scotland there will be something a little bit more persistent rain-wise, but none of this looks especially heavy. It is going to be quite cloudy in the northwest, and with that temperatures a little bit suppressed compared to other places, still high teens, low 20s, but the highest temperatures will be across England and Wales, particularly in the southeast, likely to get to highs in the high 20s, low 30s perhaps for some of us, so feeling pretty hot indeed. With the largely sunny skies though, do be aware UV levels for some of us are going to be high, so if you are going to be out in the sunshine for any prolonged period of time, then you will need to make sure you are protected. As we go through later on, that front in the northwest is going to gradually edge a bit further south and eastwards across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland, but the rain is going to be breaking up, so for many it is going to turn largely dry even as that front pushes its way across. Just a few spots of rain perhaps as we head towards dawn on Tuesday. Elsewhere and across England and Wales, largely fine, lots of clear skies, some late sunshine as we go through the evening, and then a largely clear night overnight. There may be a few pockets of mist and fog, but many places will have just generally fine conditions. In the southeast, I'm expecting temperatures to perhaps be a touch higher than they were last night, so again warm and uncomfortable for sleeping, but towards the northwest it may actually be a little bit fresher than it was last night, with temperatures in some places dipping into single figures. Through Tuesday itself then, any mist and fog patches will quickly clear away because there will be plenty of sunshine to burn these back. It is going to be a bright sunny day for many areas, particularly across England and Wales. Again, here we're going to have the sunniest skies, but there could be a bit of cloud, bit of low cloud perhaps pushing in from the Irish Sea at times. And across Scotland, Northern Ireland, there will be some cloud coming and going, but a brighter, sunnier picture than today. And apart from a few showery bursts, most likely during the morning, it is looking dry for most of us across the country. Temperatures are going to be a little bit higher, particularly across England and Wales. In the southeast here we could get to highs of around 32 Celsius, which would make it the hottest day of the year so far. As we go through later on this week, we do have that risk of a thundery plume coming up from the south that I mentioned. Bit of uncertainty about the timing. It could come later on Wednesday, or it could be more a Thursday feature, but nonetheless some impacts from that are quite likely. In the run up to that, it's still going to be pretty hot and humid for some of us too. Then as things push in from the west, we're going to see some wet weather arriving, particularly towards western, northwestern parts, and something a bit fresher as we head towards the weekend. We will of course be keeping you up to date with the details, and you can find our week ahead forecast on our YouTube channel later on. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.